Let's look at family tree. Across the top, there are tabs. When I click on tree, that means that I'm looking at the pedigree chart or family tree of this particular person in focus position. The person tab takes me to the details page for a particular person. I can make changes there or look at the detail information. Recents shows me the last 50 people that I have been to in family tree, and it works as a bookmarker, and I can go to any particular person from here. This also works as a homing opportunity. The person who is signed in always floats to the top of this recents list, and I can put myself in home position in the tree view or in the details view. That's under recents. Find, if I think someone might be in family tree, but I can't see them from my position, I can click on Find by ID and put that ID number in there, or search for them by name with their detail information and their spouses or parents, and find that person. List is a list of people I'm watching in family tree. I'm keeping an eye on them to see if any changes have been made by another contributor. And if changes are made on someone in my list, then Family Search notifies me by email, and I can communicate with that contributor and we can collaborate over the information. I'm going to go back to tree. Right now I'm looking at tree in landscape position. I can increase the size so I can view that better, or I can simply double click and it makes it bigger. I can click on this full screen option and it takes away some of my menu bars so I have more view of my ancestors. I can click on this directional, take me left or right, up or down. I like to simply use my mouse, left click and drag, or you can use your pad. This homing opportunity, if someone else were in key position right here, I can click on home and I'll be right back in key position here. I'm going to go over here on the right hand side to options. I have checkmarked that I would like to see any temple opportunities. If temple opportunities are available to be done, needs more information, or is in progress. The record hints show me what records might be attached to someone. Research suggestions, data problems that might exist, portraits, I'd like them to show, marriages, I'd like that information to show. I can invert the colors or not, and I can print the pedigree chart from here. Now let me take you to some other formats instead of this landscape view. Some of you might understand and feel more comfortable with the portrait view. It used to be that if there were portraits loaded into family tree, they could only be viewed in this view, so that's why it's called the portrait view. This can expand past other generations. I can click on one of my ancestors, put him in the center focus of the tree, or go to his details page from here. Let me go now to fan chart view. I can look from 4 generations to 7 generations of information on my fan chart. I'm in the center position of this tree. I can look at my family lines from here. I can make these look larger if I need to read them better. Now, I can click on birth countries and see the percentage of people in my direct line who were born in different countries. It's almost like DNA. This shows how many people were born in the United States, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Denmark, Germany, England, Ireland, etc. Sources, if I click on that, I can see the darker the color, the more sources are on that person. I can click on that person and view their sources from here. Stories, the darker the color, the more stories there are. I can click on that person and go to their memories and look at their stories. Photos, same thing, the darker the color, the more photos there are. And I can click on a person and put them in tree position or go to their details page. Research suggestions, or record hints, or data problems I can see on my direct line. ordinances, if something is in progress or needs more information or is available to be done. I'm going to click Samuel Hoover and put him in tree position before I go to the next opportunity. I'm going to click here and I'm going to go to Descendancy view. If I have a great-grandfather in home position, on the Descendancy view, it first brings up 2 generations, Samuel and his wife Rebecca and their children. I can open these up manually, 1 generation at a time, or I can say, show me 4 generations of Samuel. When it opens that up, on my options, I want to make sure that I have temple opportunities selected. And I can go down the screen to see who is in progress. This one, their temple work is in progress. It's a teal color. If there are record hints available, if there are ordinances yet to be done, I can click on that and request that if I'd like. I can continue past this 4 generations and open up a 5th generation. If the arrow is pointing to the right, I can continue opening up the arrows until I have viewed all the information that is there. Some people might have data problems that I would need to investigate and correct. Some might need more information in order for temple work to be done. Now, if I've looked all the way down this list and I would like to expand to another generation, I can click on that other generation. It automatically loads 2 generations. I can say I would like 4 generations. I've understood that we might be able to get up to 7 generations here in the near future. So as that's loaded, because I went back further in time, I can still click on these that will take me to more generations and open those up as well. Okay, now I'd like to go back to the landscape view and show you more information on the landscape view in another video.